Welcome to Seductively French, the show that goes behind the scenes of what truly draws people to France. It isn't just the culture and beauty, it's the passion of the people who want to share their vision with the rest of the world. This spirit is what makes France so incredibly magnetic. With their power of seduction and savoir-faire in fashion, food, art, and music, these individuals share with me what I like to call Seductively French. The young and talented pop diva Emma Shapplin has been attracting fans all over the world with her dramatic vocals and performances. This French artist has evolved through many styles and has recently come into her own with the release of her latest album, which was entirely written and composed by Emma herself. This beautiful and talented vocal prodigy went from training in the classical tradition of opera, then moved to rock before creating her own unique style of music on her most recent album titled Macadam Flower. So how is it that you feel when you perform on stage, when you see your fans out there?
It depends on the country. For example, in Latin America, after the songs, they're very like jumping and wow, it's like very loud, and then rushing in front of the stage and they want to touch me and everything. It's wonderful. In Russia, even in Ukraine, it's very respectful. I wouldn't say I prefer one public to another because it's always very intense.
Just in a different way, in a different manner, how they respond to you, but they are still very enamored with you.
Yes.
Emma, what inspires your music?
Anything inspires me, actually. It could be the wind, it could be a certain moment in a movie, it could be a sentence from a book. Actually, I would say the language brings me to the kind of arrangement I will choose. In the two previous albums, I was missing a certain kind of sensuality. I couldn't express it, so I needed to find another language to express that. So I wrote some songs in French, some other in English. For me, the language is like material for dreams.
So when you were younger, did you want to become an opera singer or a pop star? What did you envision first for yourself?
When I was very little, a teacher used to call me and say, go in front of people and sing for the others. And I hated it because I was so shy. It was like a torture for me. Really? It was like, oh, no, I'm not here. I don't want to. But then one day I heard the vocalizers of the Queen of the Night from the Magic Flutter from Mozart.
Okay.
And these vocalizers were so magical. It was so powerful, so pure, so incredible that I just ran into my bedroom, and I was 11, and I just straight away tried to imitate it. And as it happened, I started to enjoy that. But for me, it's not singing, it's something else.
She is something else indeed. Once voted as one of the sexiest women in France, Emma is no longer too shy to sing in front of others. This diva has been luring fans from all over the world, evident in her millions of album sales. Her most recent album shows off a new style of music she created, one that includes opera, modern trance, and pop influences. On your new album, Macadam Flower, which ones are your favorite songs and why?
For me, it's very difficult to choose, but I know the public has a very strong reaction on Jealously Yours and Nothing Wrong. That's the first single that came out, and so there's a video clip coming with it. It was a wild shooting, actually. We were outside, it was so windy, so cold, but it was so beautiful. And the wind was so strong that we had mists all around, but strange mists. And the clouds, they were a different kind of gray. It was absolutely wonderful.
Now, your performances on stage are very theatrical and dramatic.
On stage, I try to bring back all of these emotions. I love that kind of freedom of expression. Every concert is different. I think a live performance has to be live.
You want to be able to be creative and
still
change
to have a little bit of freedom on stage. The way I sing from the new album, it's more pop. So it's absolutely different.
So tell me then about how important opera is to you.
It's still so important. It's the base of my voice. So I'm still studying. And actually I'm studying in a Mariinsky Theater with Irina Bogacheva in St. Petersburg. She's a wonderful woman.
How is it that this delicate, petite, soft-spoken woman has such a grand voice? Emma Shapplin and her music emanate that French seduction I love.
I can't be bored. Never. I'm interested in things all the time. I think life is wonderful. There's so much beauties, so much incredible things all around us. There's so many things to try, to experience, experiment, to taste, to touch, to look at, to feel.
She's as lovely of a person off stage as she is on stage performing, where her personality continues to shine.